Hello, Daya.
Yes, so good day everyone here at Baseline Cebu. We are here about to begin with the Smash Brothers presentation and tournament. So I am Pasare Andro P. De La Paz, or you can call me by my caster name, Daya.
Well, I am Simon Jeremiah Trinidad, or you can call me King Hero, or King, short.
Okay, I like the name of that. So what's the story behind King Hero?
Well, I actually don't know. It was just a random medal of words, and then it just came through.
Is that like your 7-year-old IGN or your
No.
11-year-old IGN?
My 7-year-old IGN was power. It was really, really good.
Power.
As in the.
Sorry.
Wait, I didn't say anything.
So power and then evolved into King Hero.
Yeah.
Okay,
It was a mix of names. My friends would come and attack me and tell me everything.
So is your name King Hero in all your MMOs and multiplayer games?
No, not really.
Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So it's just your caster name for it. Okay, I love it. What's your IGN for Pokemon or for other games?
Hero.
Okay, no wonder. Okay, that makes sense.
Well then, let's take a look at our competitors. Alright, looking at our competitors right there, we have Orient.EX and YGT. Now, Orient.EX has been battling YGT for so long.
How long?
Well, I'm not quite sure. And YGT has been the champion for the past Outbreak and the past few meetups. And let's see if Orient.EX can finally take the throne home.
Or no, you
Can
can't.
YGT defend his throne?
We like positive attitude in this building, sir.
Come on, show a little passionate.
So a bit of a rewind, a bit of a reminiscing. So last year, I believe we also had these two on stage for Smash, right?
Yeah, I knew it. That is correct.
So Smash happened last year. Last year's Outbreak was host to many a tournament, and we're having the same now, but even more. So not only is there Smash and the Pokemon VGC, we also have the addition of Rocket Punch. We also have Street Fighter, Tekken, and even with the advent of Pokemon TCG, there is also that tournament as well. Now Outbreak is just bigger and better than ever before.
Can you imagine starting from VGC, then Pokemon, then all the way, from VGC to Smash, and then all the way to involving Street Fighter and Tekken?
Exactly!
We've grown so much.
It really is the namesake, Outbreak. It really is breaking out onto the scene. It really is making a name for themselves. For example, like last year, if I'm not mistaken, he was 8, he was 9, he was 10, a kid. Made it to the top 3.
That is completely true.
Exactly.
And he was the pride of all the Outbreak. I think he was the people's champion.
Yeah, he was the people's champion. Everybody was basically applauding him, lauding his name, and now he's been participating in more and more tournaments. I haven't seen him today though, have you?
Nah, I think he's going against Take 2.
Oh, okay.
So we'll
That's
expect
true.
him then. So let's get on with the games. Let's go back to our champions right there. Those good looking champions. Are they single? Are they not? That's a question. Oh, we have one. Are you single? Your YGT. Say yes to the camera or say no.
He said no.
Oh, he's not doing anything. I think he says yes. Alright, go ahead and pick your stage, guys. Do a rock, paper, scissors check? Why don't you? We have YGT Special, Min Min. And I don't think I've seen Orient.EX play Mega Man. Oh, maybe I have. Check out on the big stick.
Yes, indeed, it is a fight of the machines right here as we have Mega Man versus Mindy.
What an aggressive start from the X.
What? Just one? What?
The first ever loss of HP. And he fell off the stage.
Awesome exchanges all around, but Min maintaining the pressure, maintaining the center of the stage, and not allowing Mega Man to have any control of it whatsoever. EX is in trouble. Yes, indeed.
But once EX gets on that stage, he gets aggressive. Look at him go.
Yeah. Couple of trade-ins and exchanges, but it seems like Mega Man over the Leaf Shield, trying to get back in, maintaining control of the stage, but of course now out for the border game, trying to get Min for the one life, doesn't succeed. No, they both get in back.
They just couldn't get off each other. They have to make sure one of them gets off the stage, or else someone has to pay the price.
But of course, we have to understand the strengths and weaknesses of these characters, and Min with that mid to long-range gameplay, and that's what is making Mega Man have a hard time trying to get in, trying to get more of that damage. 129% already, and he already lost a life. Mega Man needs this advantage, needs this kill as soon as possible.
Somehow, they have to find a way to even. Never mind. There's the second stop of Mega Man just gone right there.
And of
I
course,
guess somehow challenge this one now on, I believe, YGT is on 100%, which means
yeah, and YGT has been surviving on a 109% for quite a while now, really not letting go of a single life. He is aiming for a perfect right here. YGT maintaining dominance. As always, the stage is his, the world is his. You better just call him Hatsune Miku at this point. But then Mega Man now trying to do the best that he can, but he's just not getting any of that piece of the pie.
As him, you are around there. You can tell that EX is using all his projectiles, all his leaf shield, all those kills. And he gets his first stop off YGT.
Okay, now it's even more of a closer game. EX does not lose hope yet. X is still in this game. What do you think Mega Man has to do? What do you think X has to do?
I think X has to make sure that he has to maintain the pressure. Go closer, even more closer, and make sure he gets out of that stage. Maintain that pressure, and there we go. Just a close combat from Mega Man is good enough to make sure you get this off his feet.
Now see, even with all the leaf shields of Mega Man, Min could be a counter to all of that. Mega Man with the leaf shields would be really dangerous to characters like Little Mac, but of course Little Mac can get close, but Min doesn't even need to get that close. So Min just really mastery of distance, mastery of their own skills. 62% versus 112.
This second stop.
He's getting the hang of it.
EX hanging on to his dear life right here. One little smash hit. Go out of the stage and go home.
Yes, indeed. There we go.
And I jinxed it. I am sorry.
It's the caster's curse.
It's the caster's curse. I am sorry. Really sorry for it yet. Well, there we go. The first game goes to YGT.
You can clearly see the respect that these two opponents have for each other. They know each other. They know their picks. They know their counter picks. They have mastery of this matchup.
I like the fierceness in your eyes, Orient.EX.
Exactly, see?
No joke, they went to the second game without us knowing.
We still didn't remember the fact that we gave him a curse, but now it's the game 2.
Is that sad? Is that nice?
Ooh!
And what a good start from EX here.
Okay, so sound from Undertale indeed, right?
I guess we can't underestimate the Undertale.
Yeah.
They have a way here. And EX is doing way better than before. I can see that he is getting way more hands. Staying on the stage even more. Making less mistakes.
So now this is the strength of ultimately knowing your opponent, the strength of ultimately facing your opponent in multiple games. He's now getting the feel of Min, getting inch by inch, centimeter by centimeter. It's just a matter of time before he gets a perfect full grasp on what Min can do on all of Min's attacks. And now Sam soon might be giving the hurt himself.
That is completely true. And now you can see that their HP is now on neck and neck right now. But EX is maintaining that pressure for YGT. making sure that he doesn't rest on the stage.
Of course, if you know me, if you play a me, that is a me. And of course, Min Min clearly likes hurting other people. Sansom Undertale took a hit.
Look at that. YGT, despite being on a 150% of confidence, still is on the stage. Still keeping up with EX.
Even if EX is keeping up, it still doesn't amount to a single life. 153%. Lesser people would have fallen for much more, but 165 YGT is not a lesser man, and therefore he stands strong.
I saw that was a close one from that EX. Now, he almost went out of the stage that I can see that YGT is still punching hard with a 178% right now.
I think it explains why he moved on to the me, the gunner me, because he can now match Min Min's mid to long range attacks go for goal with that same range and distance. See, one of it, and you never sang!
There we go! That's YGT's third stop, rather.
And of course, see, neck and neck, but 103%. It still is in anyone's ball game, and now Min Min trying to get more of an advantage back, 60%, and maintain the field. Min Min is the king of this domain, king of the hill, and all X has to do is take it from him.
X has to maintain that really short range just to make sure that YGT is on his feet. But once YGT gets that long range, it's over for EX.
Yeah, because once EX is always the offender, always the one trying to raid the castle, while YGT is this impenetrable, impregnable fortress, but X will do his best to pregnate that fortress indeed.
That's not. There goes EX's second stop.
Ooh.
It's getting hot in here.
Okay, now shades of the last game. 1-2. 100%, 170% is YGT. YGT, of course, is not going to back down.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Even I was on the edge of my seat.
When you see these characters moving in our seat, you can almost feel yourself falling as well. 134%, 150, and there we go! What do you need?
That's all he needed. But do you ever get the sense that they fall off the stage, you also feel like you're on the stage?
And that's why we gotta say something, God. We're on the second floor, even if we forward, just gonna go down one more step. But EX and YGT, this is now even closer than the last one. Neck and neck, 70-73. And still, EX is trying his best to get Min Min off that ring.
Look at that way that EX is maintaining that close range right now. It's a bit of an improvement from the first game. He's really learning from his mistakes. But, see here. Every day, let's go, Orient.
Okay, guys, just listen to EX whenever you want to know who wins or loses. He makes sound cues and audio effects.
For a while there, I think I saw Outbreak going for you.
Can we have a zoom in, like a close up?
I think they're really in the zone right now. You can see YGT is focusing on Orient.EX showing that serious face on them right now. And they just don't do it. They were
Just go ahead without
I wasn't even ready. Sorry.
no, they're just the casters, they're the players, and they are indeed the main stars. Go!
And kicking it off. First hit from YGT.
Now, with each passing game, we can clearly see X is doing and learning. He's not just committing the fumbles, not just committing the mistakes. Every muscle memory, it's just being ingrained into him, into the fiber of his being. And we are seeing that in show right now. 81% still, 36%, but we know X, never mind.
Wow, that was really fast. Gave me flashbacks for some reason.
So what?
Not when I was in my tournament. Well, we can see that EX is trying to make sure that he makes up for that loss of his stop. And he's really making it those. I can see that the stage somewhere somehow has an application to YGT's advantage.
YGT now has still an advantage. It's the same old story, same old song and dance, but X is like Goku versus YGT Superman. So Goku's just learning and learning and learning. Let's see if it pays off now. I believe it's a best of 3, right?
It's a best of 3.
It's a best of 3.
Next person who wins, that's the game. Don't worry, he's the one who's back.
Oh,
Try and get that crown again.
and there goes EX's second spot. Even if there is a loser's bracket, I'm pretty sure X would like to have none of it. So X needs to really put all his cards down on the table. He needs to put everything he learned so far and try to get that advantage, try to get Minion YGT off of that stage.
I can see that YGT is getting a really good handling with his techniques. Really carrying through everything, making sure that he dodges everything. Side by side, just watching EX's movements, making sure that he learns from every single mistake he made in this epic game. And there goes! That's a 3-0.
And that's all she wrote. So while everyone appreciates the story of an underdog, never forget the king, the champion also learns too. And that's what YJT did. He kept learning as X was learning, and in the end, he maintained dominance.